Hey, what's up everybody, here is Deceptions, God family, welcome all Transformers fans. Today we're gonna look into one of the newest combiners, that will be episode number 8 from the combiners walkthrough. It will be Galvatronus. We got, I believe, a finalized version of Galvatronus, you know, the change of the 3-star ability, the barrage, so I think it's now set by the space age, so we can record the video and make sure it's, you know, it will be like that. So we're gonna go through the statistics, some gameplay, some tactics, how to use him, and a little bit thoughts about the combiner itself. So first let's go into the lab, the combiner lab. He is the weakest in the, you know, as a PowerPoint, so easy to find him. So on the level 20 we're gonna have 61,000 health, 680 damage per second, and then we got those obviously Acid Train, Mindwipe, Blitzwing, Acid Storm and Cyclonus, and yeah, the bots which create Galvatronus, and then we got abilities. So the first ability, it's not changed, it's the rush with damage to the target and slow down if the target is destroyed. The 4-star ability stays the same, so it's a large area damage, 6 times damage to the walls, so that's 18,000 damage to walls. So it's still really pointless because walls have way more than that. In you know, if you've worn in Prime or whatever, it doesn't matter really. And then Galvatronus gets invulnerability for 10 seconds, and when he dies, he applies this 10 seconds to your team. Okay, so worth to make sure you're gonna take out the FFDs before you're gonna use combiner and try to get this ability. And Enigma Barrage, so like I said, is finally changed to dealing, obviously it's not water, plasma water is from the Sky Rain, but I'm not really picky about it. So we deal in damage over small area, 5,400 per target. So we're gonna, let's say, send 10 barrages or 8 like it was before, and that was making people confused, me included. I thought each barrage gonna deal damage. It is not like that, it's dealing damage in a small area per target. Okay, so maximum you're gonna be able to hit 3 buildings, minimum will be 1 building. Okay, so that's the statistics. Let's go on Zen Farm in zone 13, then zone 14. So the first 13, then 14. Let's see how much, you know, how much he can help, if it's, you know, easy for the puffin. And then we're gonna use him on a base trial to see how he would work on in a war. So let's go first on the elimination mode.
Decepticons, deploy!
We're not gonna deploy the bots, we just want to deploy the combiner, and zone 13 will... Okay, here we go. Let's just deploy him, and obviously we want to use the 4-star ability here in this area where they are all stacked together. So let's say here in the middle. Then the barrage we're gonna send right here, so we should destroy those 2 targets. Let's see if we're gonna be fine. Destroy 1. It's still better than nothing, like in the previous version. Quite often he was just not dealing damage at all, nothing. Just throw the barrages and do no damage. Okay, Then let's rush to the top. Here it's lots of, as you can see guys, there's lots of buildings, defenses left it with just a smidgen of the health. So here those two are down, and yeah, not actually. So yeah, those 4 buildings, defenses left like 500 health, so that would be just one shot quickly. Here is 800, so quickly. Bottom roughly, obviously cleaned. So yeah, we could use, let's say, Swindle, chuck him here, destroy the bottom part, so we're gonna go on the side. So let's see if Swindle. The Fury
Abilities ready.
Gonna work.
Abilities
and let's throw here. And he should puff around. Yeah. So quite easy on zone 13 for puffing. Obviously I've got the gutter face on him, keep him on a bigger distance. And yeah, that will be fine. Absolutely fine and easy. Zone 13. Now let's check zone 14, which is a little bit higher. So far, Tripredacus doing quite well in zone 14. Leo Kaiser, I haven't used him for ages because he stays in my outpost for like forever. Okay, zone 14, so again, let's just deploy the guy. Obviously we're gonna aim for a bigger area, but first we're gonna use barrages here to make sure we're gonna take those 2 defenses. Just one, that's fine. We're gonna use the barrage, then we're gonna rush to the here, so we're gonna deal damage here as well. We're gonna use this one right there on a rocket launcher, and then we're gonna run to the top to destroy those buildings. See, that's gonna be one big implosion here. Quite like it, need to say. And now he gonna die. So yeah, we could do as well the same thing. Deploy here the gunner, take out this one, and then go on the side. Maybe we're gonna even use the knockout for it. And he should be fine to do it. Oh. He's still there. And he's going to the middle. Okay, and now he's gonna die. As we can see guys, on zone 14, well, I did lots of, I'm doing lots of zen farming, lots of runs, and on zone 13-14, Galvatronus, it's not as strong as Tripredacus on zone 13, unfortunately, so for me that's a little bit step back, you know, for the releasing of the combiners by the space saves, because we had a good combiner which was a Leo Kaiser, you know, with the hack and everything. Everybody was pumped, I was so pumped about it. And then we get Tripredacus, which was next step, was wow, great combiner, you know, the abilities which they stack into each other, and they work together, it's just so good. And then we've got Galvatronus, which I believe with, you know, coming HQ 18, he's supposed to be stronger a little bit or equal to Tripredacus, and then we're gonna exceed it to level 25. He would be good enough for the HQ 18, but hey, it is what it is. I managed to speak with Space Apes, and I'm really glad they listen the feedback of the playtesters that the Galvatronus and Skyrain, the barrage, it's not strong enough, it's just pointless. So many times the barrages was missing the targets, not doing damage, and was just 5,000 damage total in small area, which Devastator, which was, you know, released years ago, he's doing 15,000 damage in large area. So what's the point to really to do something like that, to make, you know, to release weaker combiner? I don't know. But anyway, let's go now to the base trial with the combiner. So usually I'm doing this, I'm not gonna go on hard mode or the prime to don't reveal the don't reveal new buffs for the war. So sorry guys, but yeah, that's my usual team. Always I'm going with the Overlord, but yeah, we're gonna try Galvatronus. So definitely first thing what I'm gonna do when I'm using Galvatronus, I'm gonna look for the FFDs, because I want to take them down. So when Galvatronus gonna get invulnerability, he gonna have it for 10 seconds, not for 2 seconds, the same with my team. So I've got 3 FFDs here, so I need to take this one and this one. This one shouldn't be a problem in the beginning. So for me it's quite usual stuff, taking it with the Skull Smasher, Thundercracker taking this one out, and then we shoot in here, we shoot in here, shoot in this. Then we put the smoke, we put the minions, we might put the healing because Thundercracker is quite struggling here. We can use the polygon, so yeah, Thundercracker is going back here. Here the Leo Kaiser coming up, so we need to look after him and release Combiner. Why Optimus Prime is saying that? Right, then we've got this one, we've got this one. So we might shoot here, take this MPS down. And then we're gonna aim to run through here, destroy those buildings. So we're gonna implode and slow down the area, and then where we're gonna shoot now, let's say here, so to take those 2 out should be fine, even those 3, then the top one as well, and then let's rush to Mortar to take it down as well. So yeah, not too shabby, I would say. Obviously it's just the normal mode, it's not Prime, it's not Cybertron, it's just the easiest one possible. But still, if you saw the earlier, they had 10 seconds without getting any damage from the defenses and combiner because of the Galvatronus 4-star ability. Here we're fighting with the Polygon, which is really strong in the outpost, but now his ability finished and he's gonna go down very quickly. And we've got those Dinobots there. That's it, we can speed up everything. So I wouldn't say I would exchange him. I would exchange him for I would exchange Overlord for the Galvatronus to you know, use him for wars, because in a Prime on a hard mode I'm, you know, expected, and I want to do 300 points over and over. I don't want to do less than that, and I don't want to, you know, let down my team, which I think for the last 3 or 4 months I'm consistently doing 300 points, so yeah, quite good. Obviously Overlord, it's a 5-star combiner on level 25, so have higher stats, higher damage, and boosts 4 abilities. But for me, in my tactic, his 4-star ability and the 5-star ability is key. It's a really key to winning. But yeah, I quite like this 4-star ability, getting invulnerability from the Galvatronus for 10 seconds and applying this to the bots after Galvatronus' death. I like it. Barrages, they are sorted a little bit. They are better than they were after the the nerf. After when they released overpowered Galvatronus, then they changed the barrage to the point where it was just so bad. And I'm glad they changed it. They changed it to something decent. But I still would see him, I don't know, not hitting a small area, maybe like a medium-sized area. So not the area which would cover 3 buildings, but 5 or 6. So a little bit larger area. Maybe by the cost of the recharge, longer recharge. I don't know. Add extra 3 or 4 seconds on the recharge. But I would see buff on the Enigma, and as well I would like to see a buff in damage in Black Hole, because it's 3200, guys. It's, first of all, you got the zone heal, secondly you got the self repair cores, and then was 3200 damage. It's like even building bots have more health than that, so it's not really doing anything. And 6 times more damage to walls, which is 18,000, but still nothing. Walls have easily over 20k health, so this 18,000 doesn't bother at all. So he's fine for the Zen farming, not as good as Tripredacus, and I don't know, for wars I still would go only with Overlord. So guys, that will be everything in this combiner walkthrough video. If you like it, please leave the comment, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts about the combiner, about the tactics. Maybe you got some other tactic you want to use and share. Leave the comment and I will assure you I'm gonna answer and we're gonna talk through about it. Thank you for watching one more time, guys, and till the next time.